topic is about the energy shift on the planet Earth and the mass awakening. This is just this topic today. Today is 24th of May, 2025, and today our session number is 246. So, so let us start our the discussion and Pranam. So, so regarding the energy shift on the planet Earth, so there was the reason we have just, it is not a new topic. We discussed about this earlier also. Our today's purpose is also not to discuss about the overall, the why it is needed and all those things. We are discussing about this topic because many people are getting confused that what is happening in the external world and why, what happened to our spiritual progress and which direction the earth is going. And whatever we uh, assume that it will go in a certain direction, or maybe something issue will be solved slowly and things like that. Exactly, just opposite is happening all over the world. So that's why it is. I decided to discuss on this topic so that you have that kind of understanding exactly what is happening all over the world. So, before going into that actual topic of discussion, let me recapitulate a little bit about the energy shift first. As you are aware, that earlier also we discussed that Earth has gone on the major energy transformation. And exact day when it was the transformation started, it was 21st of December 2012. And that time, it was the divine masculine energy earlier used to control the planet Earth, the energy of the planet Earth. It has been shifted to divine feminine. The transition has been taken place, but slowly, it has been um, like a settling down onto this planet Earth, on the humanity. And that took more than 10 years about just to complete the change. And the final one was about you can say the COVID period, when it was finally the pandemic, during pandemic period, it was complete. The process was complete, that shifting process. Now, actually, it is settled into the divine feminine energy. And what we see now in the external world are the repercussions of the energy shift and currently, whatever people are feeling. Those who have already opted for the spiritual path, they are actually this energy they are enjoying because they are uh, basically what is happening. They can tap into the much higher level of consciousness, and they can get multiple type of things. The feeling external world is crashing. The inner world, they got many people get into the final the consciousness level and connect to the life purpose, then exactly what is the meant for the divine, like awakening, we call it. Awakening means the getting up from the sleep. So the sleep of ignorance has gone, and slowly they are waking up. And this kind of the situation, this kind of what is happening, this is all on mass level. And they are going to the truth, they're going to the consciousness, the level of consciousness and the understanding. And they are getting more interested, but all over the people getting more interested into the spirituality and basically getting their own answers, connecting to the higher dimensions, so and so forth. So if that is the case, then why the external world is feel like it is crashing? So much chaos, so much thing. Nobody is caring about the truth. Nobody is care about the what is right thing to do, what's good for the humanity, and things like that. The reason is that the whoever earlier having the holding that power during the divine masculine period, energetic period of time, then they are no longer wanted to give up. And so they basically saying that they got mad and doing whatever you see in the external world, these are all madness. So as a we the normal human being, what we need to do, we need not to fall into this kind of madness. We have to actually we have to come to the witness consciousness, what we many of us we have already learned for the spiritual purposes. So we have to be in the witness mode. We cannot fall into this kind of chaos, and it is not also proper spiritually to take either side. Not to go into some level whether you fight that it is the right thing for you to do at, I mean, the overall worldly level, not your level. Your personal level, yes, you can do what is right thing to do for you, but for the world level, it is you have to be in the witness mode. Any of this, whether you are become, if you fall victim of the external world, then it will increase the fear. And exactly that was what we have to learn how to avoid. Fear is just opposite of the pure love of the connection with the divine. Those who connected with the divine, they actually evolve with the pure love. They are feeling more connected. They are compassionate and things, whatever things they need to do. There are thousands of masters and there are millions of people are doing a very, very good work, taking care of the humanity, and they are doing behind the scene. You will not get any news article on them or whoever, but thus, those are also parallelly happening. Mostly all over the world, mostly people got, when their so-called dream got, the broken, or they got faced tremendous of injustice, the pain and all those things. So they got perplexed because the thing is, it is external world is showing you that this is not the direction you need to follow. You will not get whatever satisfaction, happiness, or the joy you are looking for from the life. It is not there. This I feel the same situation happened with me about 2007, 2008, and that kind of time, where I found that nothing in my life is working. From the external life. Earlier it was working, but that is not. Should everything was going nice and smooth, I'm enjoying and partying and all, I would not never bother to think of anything else other than the life, whatever we are enjoying. So you can, in other words, you can say this is our soul is knocking within us, saying, let's get up. Whatever these things you are behind, you are into, these are all illusions. And nobody else but our own soul is trying to create certain situation so that the disillusionment happen faster. Nobody else is punishing us. I explained that neither nobody is punishing, nobody is rewarding us. It is our soul who is. This is the right time energetically. The As I mentioned, the energy transformation taken place, and we have gone from the like a higher level of conscious kind of energy level. We call it fifth dimensional energy. Means duality consciousness to unity consciousness. Already the earth energy has transformed. It is we are getting to catch up. More people resist those changes. They are getting more shattered, more, the bombarded with the external negativities of the external world. And there are many, many cases happened where the people, even they got mentally disturbed, because nothing is working and it is completely illogical, immoral, and, all the thug cheats and all they are, dictating all the terms and etc., etc. It is, it is not a normal. It has gone to certain level that you can say the water has gone above the head. So because of that, those who have been could not leave that behind, they have been facing these kind of challenges like the mental aspects and other things. But when it is they are looking for the help and support, they are finally they get it up, and to that kind of the help and support is available only from the spiritual connections, and through that those are happening. So So now let me see whatever I have mentioned about the points, because I could not open my normally I put the laptop, I put the printout, but let me check first that. Okay, the next first is energy shift on planet Earth. I just explained what when it happened, and it is already shifted. Effects on humanity and mass awakening. That also I touched upon. The purpose of this is that it is unless until the external life is crashing down, will not get into choose to go look for something else. We'll be in the something called under the influence of so-called happiness of the external world. We'll spend our life with from that we need to wake up, and that's what all those kind of things are happening. Yeah, why we see so much of chaos in this world? This is actually all the systems. Now I'm just answering to that point. All the systems on the external was breaking down, all of them. Previous system what we carried forward from the last century or even the first decade of the this century, those are getting crashed. Many new things will come evolve out of this. Particularly we can say the way we the education, whole education system will be completely revamped. Whole like medical or the medical system, the way we treat our bodies and all, that will be make major changes. There are many technologies are coming. CRISPR technology means gene editing and other many of the things will come where our like a physical element and the correction will be treated completely different way. So there are many things, and one of the major things will happen. There is a sound healing. Yeah, I'm just telling you in advance. The sound will heal us. We will get less depending upon the what is called the chemical like medicines and things like that. More we go to the holistic healing, and the sound healing and many other types of healing will be coming up there. The way we live, our lifestyle will completely change. We will not go towards the costliest, biggest house and big car and like exotic foods and costly liquors and all those kinds of the lifetimes will be over. Yeah, nobody will care about that. So it will be more like people rather than going to a big like a five-star restaurant and all those kind of things, people will prefer to have some homemade food, homemade simple food. They will be having more preference rather than going to that the exotic places and all those things. The way we the communicate will change. All the masks, whatever we used to wearing, like for the it is called the social condition. All kinds of social condition will drop off. Like we will just you know uh, communicate with someone who you feel that there is no condition size or acquaintances doesn't matter. Because of these things, lot of changes will happening in the and the instead of that we'll develop something new and very simple and pure. Yeah, there is no complicated. All complicated stuff will go out because those complicated kind of stuff or show off or things like that, those are not aligned with the consciousness. That's why they will drop off. And now to many other aspects, I can go on and on and on. Many aspects will change, and the way we travel also will change, and more or more we will be getting into the unnecessarily traveling, and putting the fuel and all will reduce. We have seen what we can manage that in the COVID lockdown period. We know that we can do it now. So unnecessary travel, unnecessarily things, wastage of food and all that will be reduced over the period of time. Anyway, so those are major changes that are happening. So we will be basically the systems will shift from the fear based, all of them the punishment based, no, the carrot and stick based things. So you do it, otherwise you will be harmed like that. So those kind of systems will fail now. Yeah, people will not care about the punishment and all. Basically, they just avoid it. We don't need. Neither we need whatever you are offering, nor we are looking for. We will allow you to punish us. Simple like that. Yeah, just in that sense, they will not care that people not running behind those aspects, the practical, the materialistic things, what they used to earlier. And they will be happy with, maybe whatever they are earning and all those things that will be good enough. They will live happily with this one. This kind of approach, approach to the life will be changing. Okay, now what to do during such turbulence in the external world? Okay, now I'm telling you some tips what you should be doing during this period. That there is chaos going on, and you know, and as per the predicted by the master, it will continue for 3 more years. Yeah? Maybe there may be some major war, major earthquake, flood, and natural calamities, and there will be major cyber events. Okay, those are all predicted, and natural calamities and all in this year it will be driven by the water. Yeah? So mostly it will come from the water. It can be flood, it can be waterborne diseases and things like that. Yeah, I'm not telling you not to be scared. I'm just saying that just you understand that it is not rosy picture for in the external world. When this kind of energy comes, it is very much conducive for our accelerated spiritual growth, and that's what is happening all over the world. If you see that how many people are interested about the spirituality 10 years back and now, you will say hell and heaven difference. Look at your friend circle, you will understand. I'm not saying actively following something, but they're interested. They need that. There you can see what is the mass level of the acceleration toward the spirituality is going on, and exactly that is called mass awakening. Awakening means getting up from sleep, from the ignorance and all. So some people they have chosen to wake up consciously earlier, but they become the masters now, and some of them under the circumstances, by seeing the external world, they become disillusioned. They are waking up. Some people has gone on some major, tragedy or something in their own lives that become a triggering event for them to come to the spirituality. No matter, eventually most of the people will come to that, and those will not choose this path. They, as per Babaji's language, they will be crushed. Like people who are stick to that old method, like a corruption, money power, muscle power, and all those things, putting others down and just putting your leg or foot on people's head and you climb. Those people will be crushed. And this particular aspect, this aspect will be starting in the second half of this year. Means you can. It is called all the negative forces started crashing in the second half of this year. You will be able to see it. Okay, the reason I'm just explain that under the circumstances, what you will do, the policy you will take, just witness consciousness, not to go with the flow means the external flow, which is negative. Don't be fearful. Don't get that. Trust with your own connection, with your own consciousness. You will be through. All of us, we have been come to this level of spiritual journey. We will be taken care of, and all whoever is protected and guided by Babaji, and definitely there is nothing will happen. If something is to happen, then it is for our own ultimate good. It is not will not get punished. That the earlier, if we get little bit trashed because we honestly didn't offer ourselves 100% to the path, we don't trust it. We say okay, we'll try, but we didn't actually drop our the attraction towards that external positions and all those things. So that's why when they are going out, it becomes creating a painful experiences for us. Yeah. So anyway, earlier or later, all of us will go through certain personal experiences on our lives. We eventually come to this one. So what I said is that it will start crashing. There'll be more overall these things. As per my original estimate, estimate. We'll check later on whether it's still good or not. The peace and prosperity on the external world will start happening from 2028 onwards. Yeah. Where whatever about the consciousness shifting, that will be seen on the external world. Till now, because of this, the brutal force that the external, but whoever is a divine masculine, I mean, not divine, masculine energy oriented people, they still the hangover is going on. That's why we are not being able to establish it fully. To get rid of those forces, this next 3 years' time, there will be huge, war and all those kind of things. And war in if it is for the dharma, it is not a bad thing. Time to time, it is needed. Like in the Gita, there is a slok, no, the like vinasaya cha duskritam. Dharma Sangasthapanartha Sambhavami Juge Juge. That is the one. So those kind of elements now it will be needed to clean off things. So that's why it is important that you don't get involved into any one of these things. Even though forget about supporting those or actively participating on the what the people are pushing their wrong agenda or something. Even the right one, get distance from it. Yeah, because to be right is also an one addiction we carried over from our previous habit patterns. No, yourself. I will tell you what are the principles of living there, but no need to go with the right and do protest on the streets and things like that. Don't get into that. Yeah. So unnecessarily be dragged into controversies. Somebody else, some other like a organization or the party or things, they will exploit you. Yeah. So no need. Do your own sadhana. Just be aware and understanding. So just contribute to that, whatever way you can. Yeah. Follow your life, do help people, whatever way you can. Yeah. Any kind of help. There are many spiritual masters, day and night, they are working to uplift the consciousness of the humanity. Try to support them, try to support their cause and try to be actively, if you can actively participate or you can, like offer your time and effort and all, or you can sponsor something, please do. Because this is the time, this time the humanity needs help. Help is what I'm saying, help is not the way to go and, put some kind of microphone and and shout at the street. That is not what is needed. What is needed is the supporting the cause of that the divine cause. If you can follow, this is the time you take care of your fellow human beings, bring them into this consciousness or awareness, bring them to the spiritual path, show that path. You need not to teach them, just show them where they can get it. This is the service you can do this period of time. Yeah. Okay. Now, so one is don't fall into this. Just if there is a chaos has brought into your place of your living, just keep aside, let all the stress pass by. I call it like the horse become mad. It is running like mad horse. So don't fall in front of the horse, neither behind the horse. Just get away from its the whole external world, those kind of masculine energy people, negative people. So get out of their way, let them pass by. Let them take whatever they wanted to take. Yeah. So no need to get where is the justice and all those things. Don't look at the justice in the external world. It is not there. You never know what people are going through, how much scared the people are. I mean, those people who are, creating chaos. They're heavily scared, and whatever they depending upon or evaporating, or something in happening there that is beyond their control. Yeah. So, and whole thing, they thought that they will support those things, power, they will support those powers are collapsing. Forget about supporting. Yeah. Anyway, this just watch as a show. Just concentrate on our own life, own living. Of course, we have to earn here. We have to live in a decent living. For that, you have to work. No need to bother about politically or otherwise to bother about what is happening there. I'm saying that all masters they know it, and it will change. but there is a chaotic period for 3 more years that we have to in the external world you can experience. Don't get scared. So more and more come towards working on your own sadhana. What will happen is, in that case, your awareness level will go up. You will be able to get guidance, or you will get messages and getting answer to your questions. Your heart, or the doing kriya, etc. Your heart chakra will open. You will be able to connect with the nature, with the animals, with the plants, with the disturbances, whatever you are facing, because we got disconnected from our root, means we got completely vibrating, completely different, chaotic vibration, looking into all these things, in the age of, like information technology, and earlier it was cable, network, and now social media and all of them, we are putting too much. We're filling ourselves too much with the negative things, negative news and negative things like that, and all those kind of things. And even if there is a small type of good news is coming, and some again some other day some betrayal or any bad news or something, it overpower that one. So better not to spend time on that. It will eventually change. Means eventually, means some people were saying, if I can take some kind of medicine, I can sleep for next 3 years and then get up. Then okay, if that may be something, that is again that kind of approach is a escape route. We are not saying to escape the situation. You be aware, fully understand what is going on, but don't react. Don't participate. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying to close your eyes and assume that nothing is happening. No, you're aware. You understand what is happening, but don't get involved into it. Of course, to come to that level, it's called equanimity. It needs some practice. Spiritual, if you do the spiritual practice, you can still live without getting affected. How do you know that you are not getting affected? You see whether any news or something trigger your emotion or not. If the emotion is not triggered, then you are detached. If some emotion is triggered, then it is you are still very much involved into the external, those kind of drama. So we have to practice in both ways. I'm not saying the bad things only, even the good things. No need to be too much happy with something, because these two shall pass by. Yeah? These two shall pass by. You have to. That is the fundamental truth. So you have to understand that. Okay, I don't know what's happening. All right. So now let us continue. Now let us come to the final part of our discussion: how we live our life. As I said, that one is, be in the witness mode, detached, don't involve into anything. Do your own sadhana. You practice to evolve yourself, raise your vibration, and be in the attitude of gratitude. That is the highest level of vibration we can keep. Now, how we live our life in this period of time. So that's what we have already given the operating principle of We Are One group. We have published it earlier. It was also published as a banner in our Facebook group. So we have given 4 things, the way we need to conduct ourselves. 4 are basically 8 words. Operating principles on the planet Earth under the divine feminine energy, because it's already shifted. Now you need to align. Yeah. So you need not to change the world. You need to align with the energy system of the planet Earth, energy system of the higher level of consciousness. The 4 methods are the strategy we take. First one is protect physically. Protect physically means that you have to, whatever physical things you have a property, you have a physical body, even your mind is also part of your physical body. So, or any physical positions, or your, whatever you are earning, your savings, you need to protect, because this is time has come that so many, negativity, thugs and cheats are gone multiplied, that you will be you are under any kind of cheat and these kind of things, or any external harm can happen. You cannot deal with them in their level. Like it is said, don't fight with the pig. It's not that he will get dirty, the pig will like that too. Yeah. So don't go into the fighting or something like that. Just protect yourself. Make sure your physical body, your mind, your physical positions, whatever the assets you have, whatever the savings you have, all those your family member, you protect. That is your duty to protect it. Yeah. Don't leave it to the divine or the spirituality. Understand that. Hmm. This protection in the physical dimension. It is not in the spiritual dimension. Spiritual dimension protection can be given you energetically, so that other energy cannot, like your energy is not drawn into some kind of negativity and thing like that. But whatever physical thing you have to protect physically. Like you have to, if you have a house, you have to put lock and key. You cannot keep your door open and say, okay, the God will take care. It will not happen. Don't go into the misunderstanding. Okay. Those kind of, yes, those are harming you. They will be punished with the karma. That is different thing. But why to allow to start to make somebody to harm you? So don't give them any opportunity to harm you, or protect your own assets, protect your physical body and all those things. That is your duty. So if you think that somebody divine will protect you 100%, is a misunderstanding. Yeah. You have been given the physical body and the intelligence and everything, and so that you can protect yourself. You can sustain, and you work and you just do whatever the way you operate in the external world. That is your duty. Yeah, that is not the spiritual's duty to do that. Yeah. So that food habit, etc., so that you don't invite diseases and all. That is your duty. You have to do that. You have to maintain that. Yeah. The first is protect physically. Then you next one is that live lovingly. Yeah. Live lovingly means whatever way you live. Earlier, I was discussing about our social conditioning and all other methods, and what we do, too much wearing too much of mask, and we have to see offer some party. Otherwise, in the social level, our status gone down. Those are all misconceptions and distorted priorities in our lives. Get out of all those kind of things. Just as I mentioned in the beginning, you will now the relationship area will change. You will keep friendship with those who truly there is some heart connection, and that connection is unconditional. Anything there is a condition, there is a self-interest involved. That is not the true relationship. Cannot happen with that. Yeah, and in fact, our practical experience is just opposite. All the relationships we had, those are basically the self-interest oriented, give and take. Yeah? How much I will get if I have the relationship with this person, or in the family or outside, or friendship and all. Those is now, the time is over. Those are going. Yeah? You just hold your loving heart. People who already get that vibration, they will be attracted towards you, and that is the right relationship to keep. Somebody is not think that this is a stupidity and all those kind of things, or worse than that, they think you are a fool, that somebody will cheat you and all. So drop that. It is not really important what's their view about you. Yeah, you are coming to your own truth. You are coming back to your own, our like a pure love, that we are all the product, manifestation of pure love. We are prema sarupa. We are now in the process through spirituality. We are going back to our own identity, which operating from the love. That's what we are. That's what we are meant. We need to import that, the love from anyone or anywhere. We just have to drop what is not love. Original love will express itself. That's it. We have to. That's what I'm saying. Drop all the masks. Drop all the misunderstandings. This awareness will automatically lead you to operate from the truth, and that you live lovingly. Live from your truth. Yeah, not from the borrowed idea of the what people will think, and that is to live in the society you have to do. No, if something you are compelled that your society you have to do something, think about it. Contemplate on that. You will find what you find. The truth will completely surprise you. You will find nobody actually cares what you have, what you don't have. Yeah, they will criticize, and that's it. Yeah, but actually they will not. So-called appreciation and also is also useless. No, nobody is actually appreciate the things. They talk nicely. That's all. Yeah? Anyway, so live lovingly means live with your truth, with your awakened, consciousness and from the pure love. And of course, you protect. You be aware. Don't allow somebody. Don't give opportunity to some nonsense people who can harm you in this name. I'm not saying that you allow everybody. What I am saying is internally you operate from pure love. Then you will see the approach towards the external world will change. You will have, other than the people, you will attract good people in your life. Yeah. You will have set up relationship, continue relationship with the good people. Good people means they are also operating from love. There is no good and bad in that sense. They are operating from their truth. Yeah. So there is no contradiction. You will enjoy the company. There is nothing, no give and take. Nothing we are expecting from them, neither they are expecting from you anything. Yeah. This is a loving relationship. Okay, we have to live there, and then about earn enjoying. Of course, we need to earn our living. We are householder spirituality. We are like we need to earn money. We have to take care of ourselves. Roti kapra makan chahiye. We need that. We have to take care of our family. We have to live decently. We have to have a good food, enjoy life. There is no such thing. Sacrificing or punishing yourself is not a spiritual life. That is complete misunderstanding. You enjoy your life, but only thing your earning should be Sulakshmi. Sulakshmi means the sources should be like a positive sources, like not bribe, not taking cut money or cheating others. You get something, anything. Those are Kulakshmi. That will not stay. That will contaminate your system. So whatever in the honest approach you are earning, that's good enough. You will be surprised. You can manage your life at a what particular amount of money earlier, it may be unimaginable. Maybe earlier, what was your pocket money? Now that kind of amount of money you will be able to live in. Again, I'm not saying you just donate everything and be beg every day. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you yourself will be surprised how much your requirement has come down. Because you are stopped spending unnecessarily for a lot of things. The biggest car or luxury you don't need. You don't feel that you need that. You don't need a very big house. Why we need that? Yeah? Even our next generation, the coming, they don't want to, buy these houses and cars and all. They say, okay, I can call Uber. Why should I need to, buy a car and maintain it and then a driving license and it hit with some on the street, some lamppost, then police will come find me and why I should take all unnecessary bothering. Just call Uber and go there. Well, that's it. Yeah. So this is attitudinal change. Yeah. In our generation, it is a status symbol. If we are working, say, suppose doing some job and I don't have a car, say after 10 years of job, it is on the social level, it is treated as I'm something wrong or I'm not capable. So anyway, the same thing with house, and not only house, which locality you have the house, how many bedroom you have. Now we'll say slowly, nobody will ask about it and nobody cares. Anyway, the point I'm making here is that earn enjoyingly means run behind the best paying job in your city. Yeah. Just look at other way around. Look at yourself, what you like to do most. And what you like to do means particularly what you love to do. So that is your passion. How do you know something is your passion? Because if doing certain work, you lose the sense of time. That is the job you are passionate about. Find out what is your passion and try to get some job related to that. So, and then if you take that job, then basically you will be pursuing your passion. That is not, again, I'm not necessarily that is the most paying job. If I join a job which is the highest paid in my city, and from the next day after joining, I getting threat that I will lose the job and there is a politics, some people will fire me and they're finding fault. I got scared. Oh my goodness, my boss maybe fire me tomorrow. What the hell? I losing my peace of mind. Rather than doing the job, I'm losing my health, I'm losing my peace of mind. At the end of it, maybe after 2 years working there, I need to take medical help to the damage I already caused to myself. Yeah? That is not the way we are going forward. We are going forward, we're happy with something. Some job not greatly paying, but it's okay. There is a peace of mind is there. I love doing that job. And that job giving a decent income. So one or two, maybe more, I can be involved into many things, but you have a decent earning and that's fine. Yeah. Or we can look into current job, whatever we are having, and then do it with my full devotion. Yeah. Do it as my worship. No, nobody is asking you to do something, but if you do that, your attitude toward job will change. And also you will not fall into prey of unnecessarily some office politics or demanding from the your employer, give me this, give me that. You don't need it. Yeah. It will come to you. You will not go to anyone else to beg for it. When the time is come, it will come to you. Just enjoy and move on. Yeah. Enjoyingly means it is you choose. If you are really suffering in this area that you don't like to do job, whatever you're having, start looking for other jobs or start, having your own, business, what you love to do. Yeah. That is important. If you love to do something, success will definitely come because that time you will not work only for the money. You will work for the satisfaction of your sense of achievement will come from within because that's what you love to do. So any stream, any area of our life, if you just go into the excellence level, and we will be rewarded. Maybe it's a matter of time. Yeah. So, but we will be eventually get rewarded with this. So we will be taken care of. That is earn enjoyingly. And now, when I say that best paying job and all those things, so many you no need to look for that. Look for what you like to do and pursue that on. In this state, many people ask me that what about my ambition? I have a certain target in my life. Even about this, the money matters and what kind of property, what kind of lifestyle I'm looking at. I have a goal in life, so I am pursuing my goal. Am I doing something wrong? No, you are not doing something wrong. But in that process, if you get everything in the process, you smoothly, happily you are going there, that means you are following your passion, you will get that. But if not, you are, you spend sleepless night or anything and you cannot perform something with some boss has given you some not a good report, you got scared, what will happen to my job, etc. Then those kinds of those paths going to a goal of having more and more, getting more into that higher salary and increment and all those bonuses and all those things, that will be punishing for you because you are basically you want that, but the path whatever you're taking is not leading there. You are doing more self harm. So, but to answer that particular question, is it wrong? It is not wrong. Yeah. All of us, we are born with that. We will grow. We'll make ourselves better. We'll make us a better living, including earning. We'll having better earning. It's everybody's. There is insight that is there. Going better and it's a normal human tendency. Yeah. Only issue is so far, whatever we applied that some inner urge of grow and better, going better version and thing like that from the external world. That's what we have mistaken. External world always it is too much competition. It's a too much. There's a limited resources, limited thing. It's not possible to get into beyond a certain level. Yeah? So that's why the spiritual masters call it is a private limited. You cannot get like huge amount of thing in the external world. If you go on little bit above than the average, there will be hundreds of enemies behind you. Yeah, there will be many other forces that try to reduce that. Anyway, but these kind of things that what about that urge? Then how that urge will be satisfied? This urge, the urge to grow, you need to satisfy in the inner world, on the spiritual world. So that's why we have given that spread spiritually. Whatever you like to spread, yeah, whatever growth we want to see yourself, means you will be better version of yourself that you yesterday. Like that, the growth or expansion, do it in your spiritual level. in the inner world, because there is no enmity, and nobody can take it out from you. And that it is the level is infinite. You have all the power you don't know. You can have a power to create a universe for yourself. It is possible in your inner world. So it is all possible. You are seeing only one universe, one world, physical world. You can create at your will. You can create all those things. Inner side. Many people who are the spiritual, they have created their own heaven, by themselves. Even the garden of joy. You can create, garden of joy. When you feel sad, enter into the garden of joy internally. It's a wonderful thing. Not only that, you will meet their wonderful being. They don't harm you. They don't do anything. It will be like an enlightening experience. Yeah, joyful, blissful experiences, and all those things. So whatever your growth, whatever you are trying to achieve, do that. You spread that into that and go to that level. So that is what any kind of your arch to grow, arch to go. Sky is the limit. Go on. It is possible. Nobody will come in between and shatter your dream there, because nobody has access to it. Nobody has power to it. No, it's your own inner world of your higher power. You can get any kind of like assets you may like to have it, and at your will, within moment it will be appear in front of you. What you need is experiencing that, right? In our life, we just want to, if you like to get big car, means we want to experience the car, right? That only your experience can be come from the inner world also. That is also your experience, right? External, there will be a lot of other things associated, the negative and things and other factors are there, but in the inner world, that's not there. It's pure, it's a loving, yeah, it's blissful, and it's infinite. So explore there. Then you will be content, you will be powerful, your vibration will be always high, and you will be experiencing the joy all the time and living moment. Yeah? So that is what the fourth principle, the spread spiritually, that means. Okay. So this is operating principle. So I think with this we'll conclude our today's session. So I'm still in the mall. So I'm in the mall and just give this. I don't want to, as already announced, I don't want to say, we'll not do it today. So even though I think it is brief, but I think I have explained whatever the topic we selected. So with this, I'll conclude our today's session. But as I mentioned earlier, so this session, we're not having any question answer because I cannot hear properly. All this, the mall, there's so many sound is coming. So I need to get up and go now. So with this, we'll conclude our today's session. So, and if there is any question and all, you can post it into our group. I can answer them there, or if needed, I can give you a message or something to reply to that question. So, all right, we'll conclude here today. Okay. Om Mangalam.
Thank you.
Okay.